Hello and welcome back to Mama Belle's Home. If you're new around here, hello, my name is Cassidy. I am a mother to 7 kiddos. My oldest is pretty much on her own routine, so throughout this video you will see it's just mostly the younger 6. And we are getting back into our normal rhythms after our homeschool summer break. So it's taking me a little bit longer to get out of bed, but that's okay. We got to start somewhere. So here we go. I'm going to head into the bathroom. If you're new around here and you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to do so and ring the bell. And if you enjoy day in the life or morning routines, give this video a like and let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing up on the list is obviously going to the bathroom. Like the most of us, we wake up and that's the first thing we do. So I just washed my hands and I just used the water from that to kind of help me wake up, get the crusties off my eyes, and just help me feel more alert. I'm not going to do any of my skincare or anything like that right now. This is just kind of like my initial wake up. I'll do all of that kind of stuff later on when I'm getting ready for the day. And like I said, I'm getting back into our routine and a rhythm. So I did not wake up on time. And I am going to have to get right into just caring for the kids and like sprinkle my like morning routine normalcies here and there in the day as I can. I've been dealing with some allergies, that's why I was blowing my nose, and this is an allergy medicine I'm taking. And then I'm going to go ahead and head into the boys' room. Yes, we do need to do a cleanup, and as you can see, he's been waiting for me doing handstands like a little ostrich. Both the boys are awake, and so first things up is changing diapers and getting them all settled, and then we'll head down for breakfast. As you can see, my 2.5-year-old is trying to climb out of his crib, and he does so successfully. But we just make sure that it's in a safe way. Like, he's not allowed to do that unless we're there with him. We also put an ottoman at the corner of the crib, so that way he has something soft to land on, and it gives him like 6 to 8 inches or so, and he's able to do it safely. We do know that we need to upgrade his bed, and it's on the list. It just isn't a priority right now, because like I said, he is really safe about it. And then while I am changing baby brother's diaper, he just goes ahead and plays, and then we will switch places. I will change my 2-year-old's diaper, and then we'll head down for breakfast. So a while back we had friends living with us, and the husband was super just a genius for this one. But I have a drawer that's down here for the kids that are all of the plastic bowls, cups, and things like that, and I've been doing it ever since. It makes it super simple for the kids to get what they need, and that it's accessible to them. So that's what I was looking for, is just the bowl. And we're just doing cereal this morning because, like I said already in the video, I am running, behind on my routine. I don't want to say like running late or anything like that, but I'm just not. I'm running late. That's what I'm doing. And so we're just gonna make it super simple. I have some cereal, which the kids really love and prefer anyways, and then we'll go ahead and get into what I do for my morning. Alright, I know you knew this was coming because obviously a mama of 7 needs her coffee. I don't know how you do it if you don't have coffee, but that's your business and that's okay. Normally I do set up my coffee machine the night before, and I really like doing that because it brews, it has a delayed start. So when I come down in the morning, I know that it's ready to go and I don't have to wait for it. And it's just like, it makes life so much easier. I love a standard coffee pot for this reason. Even though I probably won't drink all of the coffee, I enjoy that it's ready and waiting for me. And then while this is brewing, I'm going to go ahead and head downstairs and start my load of laundry. This is something that I've been doing for quite some time now, like I don't even know how many years. And as you can imagine, with a family of 9, we have a lot of laundry. I do dedicate each day to somebody's specific laundry. I do have some girls that share a room and my 2 little boys that share a room, so like their laundry gets done in the same day. But I just know that this helps me really stay on top of things. Today is Monday, so that's my laundry. It is kind of a mix because you will be changing babies in our bedroom, or we do showers and stuff for the little ones in there, and so their laundry will usually end up in there. But anyways, it doesn't matter. We're gonna get this load going. Dryer's already going from the load that I put in there last night, and we will go ahead and get into everything else. I just know that if you want to stay on top of laundry, getting it going like first thing in the morning will help you stay on top of it, and then that way you can switch it out at lunchtime or nap time and probably get a couple loads done in the day, which really helps me out, as I said. And so let's go ahead and head upstairs and get us our coffee. Okay, I do not know what happens in this video. I think the camera slips. So I go ahead and pick out my mug. I am pick a mug by, I actually flipped it myself. Look at that, I did it myself. I messed it up and I didn't even notice, weirdo. Anyways, I am a pick a mug for the day kind of girl. And so I was just filling this sea with the flowers. I go ahead and pour my coffee, and then we're gonna head outside because it's a nice day and we're gonna do our Bible time. I like to have Bible time by myself. I do one for the kids, like I lead them in their like morning family worship, but I also really like to just have some time in the Word in the morning to set my day, to put my mind in the right place, and just like work through anything and pray as a preparation for the day. And so I also use a prayer journal. I just find that it's a lot easier for me to get everything out when I write it, and then it's also really cool to look back on those prayers and see God's faithfulness and goodness and just like what our family has gone through and how far we've come. And so that's a little reason why I do it, and I really enjoy it. And so I went ahead and did my Bible time, and then we're going to go ahead and head in the house and get everyone ready for the day. Before I head upstairs to do my workout and the kids start working on their morning chores, I need to go ahead and give this chair a clean because we had a little bit of a potty accident. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it with a spot remover just to be on the safe side. And then I'm going to use my handy dandy green machine to do the cleaning. This thing is great, especially if you have potty training kiddos. It's made it so much easier, and I don't know about you, but I just love a good like deep cleaning on chairs or carpet. It makes me feel so nice. So if you're like me, go ahead and like this video, and then we're gonna go ahead and get some water before our workout. So I actually have only been recently starting to work out again in the last couple weeks or so, and I'm just really working on consistency. So because I'm already running late through like my daily routine and whatnot, I'm just going to do a short workout, a quick ride of like 10 or 15 minutes. I have been really enjoying, so I have the my bike or mixed bike or whatever. It's the Beachbody version of like Peloton, right? And it's got all of the workouts on there, which I actually really enjoy. But for doing the rides, I have found that doing it like this, where I can have like a scene where it looks like I'm riding outside, has been so good. Like I love it. I think it really helps with the mental health, and I prefer it to watching somebody else cycle. So I just went ahead and finished that, and then I head downstairs before getting all cleaned up and ready for the day, so that I can get the toddlers ready. We're gonna go ahead and let them go outside for a little bit, but first we gotta get them dressed, hair brushed, all of that. And my little one, as you will see, he will join my lap. There he is. He is not really wanting to be put down because he is ready for a nap. So he's gonna hang out in my lap while I finish this up, and then we will get him set up for his little nap, which is a great time. And it's taken me a long time actually to get into the routine and get everybody like where this is going to work best. So his morning nap is the time that we'll do our morning Bible time, and it's just a lot easier to do that when you don't have a little one who's distracting or wanting to be held or just making a lot of noise. So quick little snack for the toddlers. They're gonna go play outside. I'm gonna get this little guy down for his nap, and then we'll get into the rest of this day in the life. While the kiddos are downstairs working on their morning chores, I'm going to go ahead and do my morning chore. I like to focus on one room in the house every single day. I kind of have a schedule for it. I've shared it before. I can show you if you guys are interested in that. Let me know down in the comments. But I just kind of like rotate through the rooms to do like just to basically like give my focus to that one room. Instead of sitting there trying to get everything done in the day, I would rather have quality better than quantity, and not, we keep the living room cleaned up. That's part of the kids' chores and stuff like that, to like tidy. But I just like to do like a good deep clean and get everything, in a good place, and making sure that I'm rotating through those rooms. So that's why I do the schedule. And again, like I said, if you're interested in that, just let me know down in the comments and I can share it with you. I know I've shared it in other videos, and it just really helps me because, like I said, as a mom of 7, like, you got a lot going on. There's a lot in your head, and just having like these routines and systems in place will really help you just to make sure that you're focusing on the things and nothing's slipping through the cracks. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a good clean, wipe everything down, make sure the soap is loaded up and plenty in there for them to wash their hands, and just give a good little clean and organize up real quick before heading back downstairs to help the kiddos with their morning chores and finishing getting ready for the day and morning time. Now that the kiddos are all ready for the day and our morning chores are done, we're going to go ahead and get into our morning Bible time. Normally, when we are more consistent during our regular routine and schedule for homeschool, we will have a morning Bible time and morning basket kind of combination. But right now, we're just trying to be consistent, like I mentioned before, getting back into our routine after our homeschool summer break. So we're just going to be doing morning Bible time today, which is going to be reading the Word. I usually read about a chapter, and then we'll go into devotions. Sometimes we'll do catechisms or memory verse memorization, but we're not going to do that today because, like I said, we're already running a little bit behind, and the most important thing is getting the Word in. And then we're going to do vitamins, which is a typical thing that we'll do. So we've been a homeschool family for about 6 years now. I think we're going into our 7th year, so we've been doing this for a while. I don't make them sit still and be, not able to play or anything like that. I just require them to be quiet while they're doing this. So you'll see especially the toddlers playing around and moving and everything like that. And like I said, as long as they're quiet for reading the Word, I don't mind that they play. And then once we'll be doing the morning basket aside from morning Bible time, I don't mind if they're quietly talking to each other or playing, moving around, that kind of stuff. I've learned that it's just not worth it, and it's too hard to do. So this is what we're going to finish up here. We'll get into doing our vitamins, and then we'll move on with our day in the life. As a part of our morning routine, after we're done with our Bible time and morning basket, we'll do our vitamins and supplements. The kids like to line up. It's not necessary. It does help me track who has what, but there's a multivitamin and then a probiotic that we do normally every day. And then if the kiddos are sick, we'll add in some extra supplements. But right now it's summertime. They're doing well as far as their health. And so it's just vitamins and probiotics, and then a quick cleanup before I get into the kitchen and start working on some other things. Still working on that protein shake for my after workout and breakfast, but I have some flowers to prep to put into vases and just some like tidying up to do. So here I am just prepping some little vases that I'm going to split up these flowers into and spread around the house until we're going to do a little quick trim and then arrange the flowers. One of the ways that helps me know how much to trim off of the flowers is to go ahead and put it in the vase, or in this case a mason jar, to find out how much I actually have to trim off so I know how much the right amount is, because you don't want to go too short to where it's like all bunched up, it's not spread out, and you don't want it too long where it looks like it's droopy and floppy. So that's what I was doing, is just figuring out how much I wanted to trim off, and then I make sure to also take off the leaves at the bottom just so that it's not sitting in the water making it gross before necessary. And here it is. I just got these bouquets at Walmart for like $5 each, and then I'm just breaking them down. I do have some like dried lavender there that I really like to keep in there. I'm just gonna move it in a different place because there's just something about fresh flowers that just make your home feel more beautiful and fresh and clean, and I just love it. So here's your permission. Go get some flowers, put them around your house because it makes it look so cute. I did not actually leave them here because my baby, but that's okay. Now up to my room to get my bed made and cleaned up so that I can do some meal planning and other things that I need to get done. Yes, I am making our bed separate blankets, 2 different blankets for my husband and I, because it is summer, I run hot, and I just cannot do it. We need separate blankets. Most of the time I don't even sleep with the blanket. He does. So that way we're both happy. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get my notebook and pen so that I can start planning out my meals for the week. Now I do like to plan out everything for our meals, making sure that I plan out breakfast, lunch, dinners, and also snacks, because that way I know that we have everything that we need on hand, and it also helps me save time and money, making sure that everything is planned out to a T and I'm not filling in the gaps. This is my giant whiteboard that I use to basically convey anything that I need to the house as far as the kids and my husband's are concerned. So any of our like homeschool lessons or things that we're going to be doing as far as that goes, I'll put it on there. Chores, daily to do, any tasks that I need the kids to do, I'll put it all on here. I'll also put my stuff just to help me as I'm seeing it and I'm tracking the kids' stuff that they're doing their tasks. I will also put my stuff on there so I can track it and see it as well. So today I just have like my home list, my school list, what we're getting done. We're slowly working our way back into the school year because we took the summer off, which is not a normal thing. We usually go year round. This year we decided to take it off and really enjoy the summer for all it is worth. And so we're slowly working our way back into adding all of our lessons in. So right now it's just language, arts, and science. And then here is the list of things that I need to get done today as far as the home is concerned and for school. And while I was doing all of that, the kiddos are outside playing and enjoying the sun and the weather and, you know, just being kids. So that's what they're doing while I clean up and get things organized. And I need to go switch loads of laundry because laundry is never done around here with a family of 9. So let's change these loads and keep on going. One of the biggest ways that I am able to stay on top of our laundry as a family of 9, like I said, we have 7 kiddos and then my husband and I, and you can imagine that's a lot of laundry, and with only 1 washer and 1 dryer, we have to be strategic, and so having a laundry schedule really helps that out. I assign a day for each person or a couple people, depending on the room situation, and it really helps. What is a morning routine of a mom of 7 if I am not including snacks? Am I right? One of the ways that I help manage my home so that I'm not just cleaning up all the time is using paper plates. And I know there are people on both sides of the fences that feel passionately, but as a mom of 7, I'm telling you, paper plates are a must, especially for snacks and things like that that aren't like the regular meals. Today's snack is going to be nectarine and veggie straws. My toddlers eat a lot less, so they will split like half of a nectarine with each other, and then the rest of it will go to my 8, 10, and 12-year-old. I do, like I said, plan out my snacks, and I have regular times that we do snacks, usually around 10 a.m. and then around probably 2 or 3, depending on obviously like when the kids actually wake up, because I don't wake them up at a certain time. We're homeschooled, there's no need for that unless it's Sunday for church. And then depending on when we do lunch and naps and all of that, will be the afternoon snack. Now that the kiddos are inside and eating their snack and settled, I'm gonna go ahead and hard boil some eggs as a part of our afternoon snack. Now that my morning has wrapped up, I thank you for watching this video. If you're not subscribed, please do so. I'd love to have you around here in our community. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you want to see more like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment. I'd love to chat with you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!